It's Rowan Smith with the Mortgage Center. I want to talk today about down payment confirmation. I get a lot of questions about this, people concerned why we're asking for so much detail, why we're asking for so much paperwork, so we're going to address that today. Most commonly, with 95% of the lenders out there, when we request down payment confirmation, we're going to need a 90-day history. Now, sometimes that's not always possible. Perhaps the person's down payment is coming from the proceeds of the sale of their existing residence. Well, in those cases, I don't need 90 days bank statements. I typically need the offer to purchase with the subjects removed, showing that the person has a firm offer on their property. We'll also need a mortgage statement or something to confirm what their existing balance, if anything, is on that. So that'll establish the purchase price and the mortgage amount. That difference is the residual equity. Now, some lenders will want it a step further and they'd like to see an order to pay. And the order to pay is the document you receive at the time of closing. Now, this only comes into effect if the sale of the property occurs prior to the purchase of the new property. And I don't mean one day, I'm talking maybe somebody sells in June and they don't buy till September. There's been a period of time in there where the bank is going to want to see that those funds were in fact that person's. Now, you may say, well, why does the bank want 90 days? Why such a long history? What they're trying to do is establish that the funds are non-borrowed. They want to know that the dollars that a person has are not being borrowed from friends or family or some other distant relative. More importantly, that they're not some sort of proceeds of crime from something illegal. Typically, although 90 days doesn't certainly get around that fact, if we can have 90 days history of funds, chances are the money isn't borrowed. So that's why they'll want to see bank statements or savings account statements or RSP statements or what have you, or something to prove it. Now, there is lenders that will accept less time for down payment for when they're doing a mortgage, some as low as 30 days. But it's impossible for most clients to know which lender will do 30, which will want 90. So if you're looking for a lender and you can only provide maybe 60 days confirmation because perhaps you got a large bonus or perhaps you sold a vehicle or something else that could be quite difficult to document without a complete hassle of paper chase, give me a call. From the Mortgage Center, I'm Rowan Smith.